Welcome to Fresh Tech Tips. I'm Derrell, CEO of Fresh Tech Solutions, and today I have some amazing young men with me.
I'm Nicholas Mbezu Daniel, founder of Edis Project Management LLC.
And I am Dr. Doug Franklin, CEO and co-founder of Deck Launch LLC. Happy, almost very close to the new year, brothers. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. Had an excellent Christmas with the family. Nick's
man.
still with the family. Nick, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's been great to be with the family. Got one more day, well, 1.5 more days here, and then I'll be back in Houston. So it's been good. How about you, Doug?
All is well. Everybody had a great Christmas. I have a really, you guys haven't heard the story, but I really love camo. I got a camo knitted hat, hand knitted hat this Christmas. It is just, love is love. Christmas was love. Very happy to be here. So what are we talking about today, Rel?
So today's Fresh Tech Tip topic is Victory Lap. We just want to celebrate some wins in 2020 out of all of this hard stuff going on. But I'll let the walking dictionary talk about this. Nick, what do we mean by Victory Lap?
Yeah, Victory Lap, first of all, shout out to the Immaculate album by Nipsey Hussle.
Unbelievable.
Inspiration from. But so we're just talking about some wins in 2020, like the Rail said. It's been a tough year, and we want to encourage everybody to look back on some of the things that have gone right, some of the things that they've been able to do. If it's just been surviving, that might be for some people just surviving, treading water. Just look back on your victories, because especially in business, it's important to find the areas where you've gained some traction, have some successes, so that you can learn from them and use that to propel you forward, and also to boost morale. If you have a team, your team morale is probably taking a beating over the year. So you definitely need to find those successes and celebrate the heck out of them.
Absolutely. And it's one of those things where, like, when you talk to people about what's going on with your business, they always tell you it could be worse. That is not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is gratitude for the things that we have. And so, like, that, one of the things that's so great about, if you think about it from a gratitude standpoint and being thankful for your victories, even though they weren't as many as you thought they were, versus it could be worse, is that you completely downplay everything that you've done this year. Every one of you entrepreneurs that listens to us, and even the people who aspire to be entrepreneurs, you should be like so proud of yourselves for everything that you do, because you've made all these victories despite a lot of the hardships that happen to be in this year. So kudos to all y'all, and we're happy to be able to share some of the things that we just really love from this year.
Yeah, and how we're gonna work this today is we're each gonna go around and share one of our biggest wins for the year. And I'll go ahead and start it off. So one of my biggest wins of 2020 was solidifying the core team of Fresh Tech Solutions. We celebrated 4 years about 2 weeks ago. And this is the first full year that I've been able to have the entire team and be able to pay everybody. That's a big thing for me, because I know I had a lot of people that's been down the whole time, and I couldn't even pay them. Thanks, Sid, who's sitting to my left. But yeah, this the team for me was the biggest win. Actually seeing it come together, I've been envisioning this since I started Fresh Tech, and I was solo for all these years. But yeah, for me, the team was it's everything for me. And not only the core team. I don't want to only talk about the core team, but we have a lot of people in our corner that we appreciate too. And I'll let Dot touch on some of those. Especially big shout out to all of our interns. Big shout out to our sales team, fresh sales. We got some people that are on the squad. They believe it. They believe in it. And it's just good to see this vision manifesting after all of these years. Doug, you want to talk about these great interns we got?
Yeah. So before I talk about the interns, I also want to show so much love to some of the people there's so many. There are a lot of professionals that literally just jumped on the bus right around fourth quarter that we really truly believe are going to be part of the full team. And so like next year for Victory Lap, and you guys know who you are. I just don't want to just shout you all out like that. But like I know that we're just very grateful that every one of y'all is still decided to work with us. You love us. And we're going to actually have a bigger core team next year. So when we do Victory Lap again, y'all have no clue how great it's going to be. So for our interns, this was a blessing in itself. We had, and this was actually almost a year and a half, 2 years in the making. So last year we went to Prairie View A&M, worked at the HBCU VC event, had 3 to 4 students that stayed in touch with us, on top of some of the other kids we were working with. Of all of them, all six of them went to an accelerator this summer. 5 of them placed in the top 10, and I believe two of them received funding. But the cool thing is that 5 of them work with us. They work with us. They're around us. They're with us. One of the things that was kind of sad that we couldn't do this year was that we couldn't work with the Houston Academy of International Studies like we did in the prior year because of the nature of COVID and kind of how nasty it was. Because those kids were amazing 2 years ago. But this year we were so blessed to have paid interns, not just interns, but paid interns, because we did the intern thing 2 years ago. But we actually had the opportunity to pay young men and women who were very interested in doing things in business that are just killing it. So like we're so very proud of every one of our interns that works with us, and so I guess it gives me a good place to transition into partnerships as well. And
So and Doug, I know. So that was your number. That was your victory, right? Partnerships.
Yeah. So we did some good work. And so basically, I'm gonna go from like really cool relationships all the way out to some of the bigger things we did. So like there is another really awesome organization called DevLand that does a little bit of project validation, very distinct from what we do with Deck Launch. And we are we've been working on this the whole last year, and we're going to connect like Voltron, and we're about to give you guys some amazing programming. We actually at one point bought the launch land as a landing page because these guys are amazing. We believe we're amazing. We want to give you the best service. But let's talk about the really, really, really big things that we did this year. Urban League. Oh my God. Urban League, we have so much love for y'all. They asked us to be, we're always speakers. We're always facilitators. We've helped them in pitch competitions on multiple occasions. And we are stuck with the Urban League, specifically with Small Business University. We're really happy to do that. And speaking of which, if we're going to go with Urban League, you can't talk about Urban League without Philip Yates. Philip, thank you for trusting us with the Diversity Fund. So there's a bunch of places that we're working with private investors whose names I wish I could talk about, but it's like Lord Voldemort. Can't say those things because they're very private incubators. And but one of the places that we can talk about is the Diversity Fund, where they're trying to help people get those friends and family investments they otherwise wouldn't have. And Philip and Kylie and the team are all working on it, and we're really happy to be part of it. We're really happy to push, our Deck Launch clients, affiliates, friends, and family to the Diversity Fund, and that's been an amazing thing. But one of the most amazing things that we had a chance to do is work with the ION. The ION asked us to do a pitch deck 101 to the point where we found where they were like, we love what y'all are doing, but what you're doing is probably 3 different seminars. So But we did it every month this year. We're going to be doing it every month again next year outside of January. We start again. I think February 4th is the first Monday or Tuesday rather. So February 4th, that link is going to come up, and we hope to see some of you guys that want to build some pitch decks and make some startups and build some startups moving to 2021. So yeah, we had a good time with partnerships. It was a good year for partnerships, and we're going to continue to build more beautiful networks. And we hope that your businesses, that if you're listening, if you have a really awesome partnership, you want to partner with us, give us a call.
Yeah, man, I love that, Derek. We definitely had some good collaboration this year, and it helped us a lot, especially like with that monthly event with the Ion. It helped us, just to stay in front of the people. So Nick,
people.
Yeah, definitely. So Nick, we're on number 3. What's your victory, man?
That blue wall behind you. Nah.
It's the blue wall for me.
A huge thing. Last year, 2019, ending the year, we had I think our lease was about to be up in our office, so it was kind of like a crazy time. I remember in Atlanta trying to figure out what we were doing. And then transition to this year, and we found somewhere that we can really call a home. It's felt so good being in there that we were in there with makeup furniture, makeshift furniture, because we just wanted to be in the space. The space is awesome, and particularly because
I had a pink lawn chair. I think I have one.
So
keep it real, Nick. I mean, like, we're still waiting for the rest of the good furniture to get here.
Oh no, for sure, and it's getting furnished. It's getting furnished, but we're in there, and we know where we're going to be for the foreseeable future. And what we're very happy about is not just that it's a home for us that just fits our vibe, the location, the space, is what it allows us to do as far as just collaborating, giving everybody, okay, this is a home where people can come in, our clients can pop in, we can have labs, we can have seminars, workshops, and then we're planning to have hot desks. So who knows the kind of people that we're going to meet. We're going to expand our network and our partnerships even further. So we just love that it's going to be like a small hub for everything that we love to do. So that's what's the most exciting. And also we're looking forward in 2021, we spring it forward to a launch event that's going to be coming up as soon as, depending on COVID, we're waiting for COVID to see, but we're definitely targeting the first quarter to do something to welcome everybody into the space, and then springboard from there. So that's definitely something that we're happy about, but we're thankful about, especially with everything that happened with commercial real estate during COVID. We were very lucky to get this done, and the space has the view that I love too. So
oh my gosh, dude.
Gotta have that. So appreciative of that.
And to Nick, to your point, I think the best thing that Nick said is home. One of the reasons why I personally believe that a lot of people do not push into their entrepreneurial ideas, their startup concepts, the business that they wanted to jump into, is because they don't necessarily have that support. They don't think that it's going to be comfortable. And I think I talked about this probably all the way in one of our earlier episodes where we were just talking about taking the leap. And what we really hope to do, literally, as I'm looking at you right in front of me, they are finishing the painting right in front of me. And Derrell is in a room. Well, wait. So I guess I'll point to my left now. So Derrell's in a room to your right. To your left, my right now, where we spread out so you don't have to hear the echo, but we really are committed to being able to build another environment that allows you to be able to connect with the additional entrepreneurial environments in Houston. We're really hyped about it. We really want to be support. We really want to be there. And this is it's so exciting for our victory lap to include every one of y'all. It has nothing. There's a lot of us that we get to celebrate, but it's all about y'all still.
Right.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that brings me to my next point. Our final victory that I want to celebrate is Fresh Tech Tipz. Just the fact that we would continue to be able to record, continue to bring you all value throughout this crazy year. We're just proud and blessed to be able to start 2021 off with our 50th episode on January the 4th. So we're excited. We're ready to take on 2021. We wanted to share some victories for 2020 because it's been so much negative news out there, and we just want to share some of our biggest wins. So as usual, we always value your time. Y'all stay safe out there, bringing in the new year. Please follow the podcast at Fresh Tech Tips. That's on all platforms. Follow us on Facebook. The group is at Fresh Tech Tips as well. And we will see you guys in 2021 on January the 4th around 12 o'clock. Happy New Year. Be safe out there. Thank you for joining Fresh Tech Tips and rocking with us all year. See y'all next year.